Kim Kardashian acknowledges that her children are unruly following her worst nightmare, parenting mistake. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian has recently spoken very openly about how difficult it has been for her to raise her 4 children on her own while still managing her busy work life. In one of the newest episodes of her show, The Kardashians, she had a very emotional moment where she confessed that things have gotten really hard at home. She even described a particular situation that made her feel like she was living in a nightmare. While she was on her way to jury duty, Kim had a phone conversation with a close friend and revealed how much pressure she's under. She explained how balancing motherhood and her job has become really exhausting, especially because she doesn't have much help around the house. Kim shares her kids, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, with her former husband Kanye West, who is now known as Ye. They got married in 2014 but later went their separate ways in 2022. Since then, Kim has been raising the children mostly on her own. During this phone call, Kim told her friend about a very stressful moment that happened at home. She had a very important Zoom interview to attend, but things didn't go smoothly at all. The house was full of noise, her children were shouting and knocking on doors, and the whole place felt chaotic. She ended up locking herself in the bathroom just so she could have a few quiet moments to finish the interview. It was such a shocking moment for her that she described it as the worst situation she could imagine. She said she just couldn't believe that things had reached that point. After the incident, Kim admitted that she is now willing to try anything to bring more peace into her life. She said she felt like she had lost her patience, which she always believed was one of her greatest strengths as a mother. In the past, she could stay calm even during difficult situations, but now that calmness is starting to fade because the stress is simply too much. Later in the same episode, Kim had a private moment on camera where she talked more about her challenges. She said it's very hard for her to be firm with her children and set clear boundaries. She wants to be more like her sister Chloe, who is known for being very clear and strong when it comes to parenting rules. Kim admitted she struggles to say no and stick to it, even though she knows she should. She often gives in because she doesn't want to hear her children complain or cry when they don't get what they want. Kim said that her kids are very smart and know exactly how to get their way with her. They often start crying or getting upset just to make her change her mind. When she sees them doing this, she gives up quickly and just agrees to give them whatever they are asking for, like handing them an iPad just to stop the noise. She knows this is not the best approach, but sometimes it feels like the only way to get a little peace. This isn't the first time Kim has talked about how difficult parenting can be. In a previous interview she did in May on a podcast called On Purpose with Jay Shetty, she admitted that she sometimes ends up crying herself to sleep at night because of how stressful everything becomes. She said there are times when the house feels like a tornado has passed through. Everyone is emotional, moods are all over the place, and the kids are arguing. When that happens, she feels completely alone in trying to manage it all. She has to play both the soft, understanding parent and the tough, disciplinary parent at the same time, and that is exhausting for her. Kim said that even though she deeply loves her children and is thankful for them, there are moments where it feels like the pressure is just too much to handle. Raising 4 young kids, all with different personalities, needs, and moods, is not easy at all, especially when she also has to focus on her many business projects and public appearances. Over time, Kim has built a huge empire for herself with brands like Skims and her other businesses, while also continuing her career in the media. But what people don't always see is how much she is going through behind the scenes, especially at home with her children. From the outside, it might look like she has it all under control, but she is now sharing more openly that it's far from easy. She mentioned again that her children know how to read her mood and know when she is too tired to argue. So instead of continuing to fight them on rules, she often chooses the easier way out, which is to say yes. She knows this gives the kids more control, but sometimes she just doesn't have the energy to fight. That's one of the things she wants to work on because she knows that giving in too much might cause problems later. Kim also shared that she's not proud of those moments when she gives up easily, but she is trying to be honest about the reality of parenting. It's not always perfect. Sometimes it's filled with laughter and joy, and other times it's full of noise, stress, and chaos. She said that she doesn't want people to think she has it all together all the time, because the truth is that there are plenty of moments when she's struggling just like anyone else. Her story reminds many people that parenting is not easy, no matter how famous or successful someone might be. Even with all the help she might have access to, she still feels overwhelmed. This experience has taught her that it's okay to admit when things are not perfect and to look for new ways to handle tough situations. Kim also hinted that she is looking for better strategies to make her home life calmer. She's trying to find a balance between being a loving, understanding mother and being someone who can set rules and stick to them. She wants her kids to feel safe and happy, but she also knows that structure is important. That balance is something she's still learning. It's clear that Kim is doing her best, but it's also clear that she feels the weight of responsibility every day. She's not just a celebrity and a businesswoman, she's a mother of 4 very active children who all need her attention. Some days are better than others, but overall, she's just trying to survive each day and do the best she can for her family. She is also learning from her sisters and watching how they parent their kids. She said she admires Khloe's ability to stay firm and would love to be able to say no without feeling guilty. That's something she's working on because she wants to grow as a parent and be a better example for her children. Through all these challenges, Kim is showing a more human side of herself. Instead of pretending everything is perfect, she's being honest about the messy parts of life that most parents go through. By sharing her story, she's helping others feel less alone in their struggles. Even though she's one of the most famous women in the world, Kim Kardashian is also just a mom trying to get through each day. Her confession about locking herself in the bathroom just to get a moment of peace during a work call shows just how real the struggle can be. Her story is a reminder that being a parent is not always easy, but it's okay to admit when things feel out of control. What matters most is that she keeps trying, keeps learning, and keeps loving her children through it all. That kind of honesty is what many people appreciate about her now. She's not pretending to be perfect. Instead, she's letting the world see the real ups and downs of her life as a single mom with a lot on her plate. And in doing so, she's creating space for other parents to feel seen, understood, and supported in their own journeys too. Kim also hinted that she is looking for better strategies to make her home life calmer. She's trying to find a balance between being a loving, understanding mother and being someone who can set rules and stick to them. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.